everybody, welcome back to my channel, Capri Spilling the Tea Lifestyle Tips. And I just did a video on achieving your goals, well, living to achieve your goals. I hope it's not too dark. I'm trying to that's better. I'm on a roll with filming these videos today because I am on maternity leave. So I'm trying to get as much videos out there as I possibly can before I go down into labor, which I actually have 2 more months, but anything can happen. So I want to go ahead and just like I said, get on the road with these videos. I just did one on living to achieve your goals. And this one is basically going to be on how do I start. So basically, how do I start achieving goals? How do I start planning? You know, all that good stuff. Now, please bear with me, y'all. My sugar is high. I'm a diabetic, so I'm trying to get this out while I'm drinking my water. And I really feel like laying down right now, but I really want to put this video out because somebody needs it, okay? So basically, this video will not be long. I'm going to try to keep it under 15 minutes or less. So I'm basically going to read off what I have so far because I try to write things down and then bring it to you guys. Normally, I do things off the top of the dome, but right now with my sugar being high, I can't do it, okay? So anyways, so when wanting to get yourself together, and I'm reading off my little prompter here. So when wanting to get yourself together is never easy. We all know that, okay? It's easy to fail. It's easy to fall. It's easy to put yourself into some bull crap, but it's hard to get yourself back. So we already know that, right? So, well, I'm here to let you guys know that I've been there. I've been with y'all. You know, I got myself into some bull credit, you know, debt, all that. And that's back when I was in my 20s, you know, eviction, all that. I ain't even gonna sit up here in front like I had eviction, I had debt, I had less money, bad job, all that stuff. But now that I'm in my 30s and I have kids and another one on the way, of course you want to provide better for you and your children, right? So I know the feeling, just like I said, I've been there. So now you're going to start making plans and goals, right? Just like I said before, living to make your plans and goals. But you want them to be realistic. You don't want to be like, you know what, by the time I'm 30, I want to be a billionaire. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. I don't know. But we want to just go and be realistic, right? So, okay. So I'm sorry I had to cut it there. My sugar went all the way up and I had to go lay down and take my medicine. So I'm back. So here we go. We left off on being realistic and putting your plan in action step by step. Okay. So I'm good now, you guys. I can, y'all, if you're a diabetic and you're on insulin and your sugar shoots through the roof, you know the feeling that I just had. Okay. It was just like, I'm about to just teal over type thing. Okay. All right. So once you have your plan and your goal together, you will take 1 or 2 of your goals and start putting them into action. Okay. So of course, you know, this is Spilling the Tea channel. So I always say bills. I always use bills because y'all know that's the foundation of everything. Bills, money, financial. Okay. So let's say if you have 2 bills that you want to go ahead, you want to pay it off. That's going to be your plan. That's going to be your goal. You plan to do it and that's your goal, okay? So now it's okay in the beginning if your plan does not seem like it's working or it seems like it's moving or is moving slowly. You have to have patience. Patience is key, okay? You didn't get into this debt overnight, so you're going to have to slowly progress. You know what I'm saying? Slowly tippy-toe on out of it, okay? It did not take me a week or 2 to get out of debt. Okay, it took me 2.5 years plus some to get out of debt because y'all know I still have my school loan that I said I'm going to pay starting next year. But everything else like credit cards and owing people, that's done. That's done. I don't want to say owing people. I'm gonna say owing companies. Okay, I don't like saying owing people because you owing people, then I'm gonna think you some type of crackhead or something. So owing companies. Okay, so remember, patience is key. You could not sit here and be like, well, this is the plan and it's going to be done within a couple of weeks. No, you could say this is the plan and I want it done in a couple of months, but it ain't going to take no weeks, okay? Depending on what it is, all right? Now, don't be surprised that you're so busy getting your goals that you miss out on events, hanging with friends, family. Remember, you're getting to the money. Remember, you're getting to the goal, okay? So, me, for example, when I got down here and I started setting up, okay, this is what I want to do. I know I want to get a house. I know I have to get my money right, get my money tight. I started working overtime. And when I first started at my job, I don't know if I vlogged it, but when I first started working at my job, I was working from 3 to 12. But in order for me to get that overtime, I would have to come in like 12 to 12, depending on how much overtime I wanted. So I was missing out on hanging with my friends, events, family, my kids, most importantly. My mom had them. I was sleeping more. I was just basically getting to the money because if I'm $2,000-3,000 in debt or more, you want to make more money for you could pay the debt and you can actually have money left over because you still got your inside bills and you still have other things that you want to do, or you still have kids that you have to take care of. So that's basically what I was doing. I was sleeping more, missing out on events, but it was whatever because I had a goal. I had to keep my eyes on the prize, what I really wanted, and the prize was me purchasing a home. That was the goal. Okay, not so much. Well, getting out of debt was the goal too, but also purchasing a home. Okay, because just like I say, your credit got to be. I know in the state of South Carolina, a 620 just to purchase a home, and I was in the fours when my credit. I was in the fours. I didn't want to do bankruptcy because a lot of people think bankruptcy is good. It's not. A lot of people look on there and they see you file for bankruptcy. They just like nope, because she or he would do it again. Didn't want to do that. I got myself in it. I wanted to dig myself out. So yeah, so don't be surprised if you're missing out on events and stuff like that. You get into the money, it's whatever. All right, once you see your goal and plan is in action and you're moving forward and it's happening, you'll be so happy about your accomplishments that you'll want to keep pushing. And that's the truth. Like, when I paid Capital One, because I end up paying that. Like, Lexington Law did not pay that. I end up just going there to pay that. I think I owed them like $500 and something dollars, right? When I paid that, I felt like a weight was lifted off of my shoulder. That was one less debt I didn't have to worry about. So I paid that. Then I end up, I think that was the only thing I paid because Lexington Law took care of the rest. But each and every time, even when Lexington Law took stuff off my credit, it was like a weight lifted off of my shoulder. Like I'm moving forward, I'm moving forward, I'm moving forward, I'm moving forward. And at the very end, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. And at the very end, that's when there was like, well, now that you're moving on, getting stuff placed off the credit, now you need to get something good to put on your credit. And I'm like, oh, okay, like what, a car, another credit card, a loan, what? So once you get things off of your credit, then that's when you do need something to make your credit look good. Just because they're taking stuff off, that don't mean that your credit score is going to shoot all the way up in the air. It may move a little bit, but it won't shoot up in the air. But we're really not talking about credit. Well, I'm telling you how you get started with achieving your goals. But I just wanted to squeeze that in there, that what I decided to do instead of getting a car or a credit card or whatever, I just got a small loan. And I think the loan was for, how much was that loan for? I think the loan was for like $3,000 or something like that. I just got a loan because it was easier to pay back a loan or pay on a car. We didn't need another car because we just got a car cash. So we just got a loan. Okay. So yeah, once you see that you're progressing and achieving these goals, you're going to be like, okay, one down, 10 more to go, but you shooting for the goal, right? So I would advise for you to keep a journal or a video footage or pictures of where you started and all the way up until your goal has been reached. You'll feel way more accomplished if you do, and you won't take it for granted, because it's like, honestly, I kept well, you, of course, you guys know I vlog on my other channel, Vlogging with a Purpose. So I vlog, so it was so much more easier to keep that footage. It was so much more easier because I'm looking back at my old footage, and then I'm looking at my new footage, and it's like I'm looking at the footage when I was in my mom's backyard. I'm looking at the footage when I was in the apartment. I'm looking at all these footages, and I'm just taking it all the way back, and I'm just like, yeah, I was there, and now look where I'm at. So it's much more easier when you're vlogging it, or you're writing it down, or you're taking pictures. You'll see how you basically leveled up and you're doing better. So I didn't want to make this video long. I'm so sorry I had to cut and then start again, but just like I said, if you're a diabetic and your sugar goes up, it's like you got to do one or two things. Lay down, hurry up and take your medicine, but I still say lay down because it was terrible. But I didn't want it to finish this video. If you guys have any questions or comments about how I started or where to start, you can email me at capriellis29@gmail.com. You could comment down below. I always comment back. Just like I said, I'm here to help. Some people, they just, how should I put it? They act like they don't want to tell, like it's a secret. It's really not a freaking secret. It's not a secret on how to get started and how to stay motivated and stuff like that. Sometimes you need people to motivate you. Sometimes you need to stay away from the people that don't motivate you. And me, I am very, very solitary. I can stay away from people. Like, I don't have to be around people like that. My energy is just so low. I don't vibrate on a low energy, but my energy to be around people, I can't take all that. Like, I can be around you for a little while, and then that's it. So I don't have to be around people. Some people love to be around other people, but me, it was easy for me because I don't have to be around a whole bunch of people. I can be around my mom and my sister now for a little bit, and then I'll come home, boom, get back to what I have to do. Oh yeah, and another way is, I think I already talked to you guys about this, but if you are still wanting to go to events and stuff like that, put the money to the side, save the money to the side that you're going to pay your bills with, or go ahead and pay your bills. Like this weekend, it was Labor Day weekend, and car insurance was due, mortgage was due. Those were the two things that were due. But we also wanted to take the kids out for Labor Day weekend. We didn't want to sit in the house. Like, what the freak? Who wants to sit in the house on Labor Day? It's sunny outside, blah, 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 right? Okay. So that's why you save your money. And I saved, because once again, I do all the saving and stuff. My husband, he just bring it on home, and I just do all the saving. But yeah, I saved money for Labor Day weekend. I was like, I'm going to save this money because between mortgage and car insurance, that's over $1,000 we had to pay. It was no problemo at all. Paid the car insurance, which is direct deposit, went to the bank, paid the mortgage, and we were on our way out to have a good time. And we really did. We had a good time. We went to Five Below. We bought some shrimp. It was nice. And you don't want to get so caught up, in achieving your goals that you don't live. You still want to live. You don't want to be like, well, I can't go nowhere because I'm trying to pay this off. No, you still want to live. That's the reason why I say you have to plan out everything. Get you a planner. Like, this planner was when I first moved in with my mother. And as you guys can see, it's like packed with stuff that I used to write down, what I needed to do. Like, yeah, I have to get me another one. And it stayed in my purse or my bag. Everywhere I go, I just had this planner and write down everything I have to do. Now, now I'm digital. Back again, I'm fooling with the digital, but I'm doing it differently. It's no longer on my iPad because my iPad is old. I tried the other day to do it again. It's just old. I just have to upgrade, like whatever. But in the meantime, in between time, between my phone, reminding myself what I have to do, and planning in the little planner here, like you'll be good. Don't boggle yourself down so much that you're planning and doing your debt that you don't live. Don't forget to live. Achieving your goals is fine, but don't forget to live, okay? So let me go because I know I'm well over my time. I thank you guys for being so patient with me. I love y'all. Comment down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye.